1. Hello, everybody! Welcome back to PP Game, to Paperwork Pantheon, and all the cameras are incorrect. This is standard practice.
It's actually pretty par for the course.
The day I get them right is the day that happens, and y'all just got to bear with me until then.
If you're wondering why we're late, well, we were 10 minutes late because we were playing Overwatch, and then we were 20 minutes late because we had to go get ready after playing Overwatch.
It's clearly because we're professionals. What are you talking about?
Listen,
you are actually,
our friend group gets
so
addicted
quirky.
to games.
You're so quirky right now.
Yes.
Our friend group gets randomly addicted to games, and then that is the obsession for a bit. Like a while ago, I would have said if we were late, it was because we were playing Magic the Gathering. Before that, it was Elden Ring. Like, we cycle through things.
You're being so quirky and crazy right now. What up, everybody? Yeah. My name is Offbeat
That was the goal.
Welcome to Paperwork Pantheon, my weekly actual play series where I do D&D shit every week, except for the times that it doesn't happen, which is honestly rare. Which is rare.
The weekly, not weekly show.
Are you're telling the truth that that's really your name, aren't you?
That is my name.
Yeah, you wouldn't lie about
my mother
Outlaw
birthed me, looked a baby in the eye, and said, "This is Offbeat Outlaw." It's very distressing for our family and has caused a schism.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Anyway, welcome to PP Game, everybody. We are missing some players. They'll join us. I see some people in the chat. I didn't know if it was an actual session or character stuff. Not gonna lie. It has been, for the past 25 weeks, an actual session. You've got a lot of content to watch. A very good way to check if something's a thing is to click on the thing. That's me, though. Who's to say?
It's either coming from a place of ignorance or that is a burn.
Who's to say what this is, honestly? Is this a show?
Very true.
Who's to say? But I'm Offbeat Outlaw. I use he, they pronouns. I'm the dungeon master on this thing. Brooklyn, introduce yourself, your character, and levels and all that jazz.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Tuesday. That is also my real name and has not been doctored in any way.
Why would
And
it be?
I am playing Viari, the god of outcasts. They are 17 levels in Genie Warlock, 3 levels in Echo Knight Fighter. Offbeat Outlaw, can I have more levels, please?
No. Pat.
Hi, guys. I'm that great gentleman. That's not my real name. It's Patrick Keefe. I am playing Theta Locked.
That's not your real name?
That great gentleman is not my real name.
What?
Shocking, I know.
Wait,
I know.
Your mother didn't
First
look at
name
you after birthing you and didn't go, this child's is that?
First name that, middle name Gray, the last name Gentleman.
The long line
no,
of
as a matter of fact.
Fucking bullshit.
I'm playing Theta Lock, who is the god of last chances. 6 levels College of Lore Bard, 3 levels Echo Knight Fighter, 7 levels Oath of the Ancients Paladin, and 4 levels Hexblade Warlock at the moment.
It's crispy. It's crazy. It's wacky.
It's wacky. It's quirky. You might even say.
You might even say a quirked up white boy busting it down sexual style. But is he goated with the sauce?
I don't know if Patrick would say that. I feel like that's actually something that Danny would say.
He's even got, one might say, a little bit of swagger.
A little bit of swag? Oh my god.
Just a little bit of swagger.
I thought you were going to say spice.
And
I was going to refer you back to the white boy thing.
A little bit of sugar, a little bit of spice, a little bit of everything nice.
A little bit wild. Hello, everybody. This is a D&D show, I promise. We play D&D a lot in this show.
No, we
A
don't.
little bit of
What are you
Monica
talking- yeah,
by
you're
my
right.
side. A little bit of Rita.
A little
in
bit
my
of
eye.
a little bit of Monica.
All I need.
Brooke is deciphering the reference. Give her time.
No, I know the reference. I am deciphering our friendship and whether or not I want to maintain it.
You shouldn't.
To be
I
fair,
shouldn't. It's
if
been
you're
too
not
long at
doing
this
that on a
point.
daily basis, I would question your sanity at certain
I
points.
know. Every time we hang out for 9 hours straight, yeah.
This
I'm
music
like,
is way too ominous.
is today the
for what
day
is
I
happening.
stop this? Yeah, why are you hurting us?
Yeah, that's
like
why I
this?
reacted the way I did. I was just like, what the fuck?
Let's play Megalovania
Offbeat
instead.
Outlaw.
That works.
Offbeat Outlaw, are we going on our new mission today?
Actually, I need to talk about this for a little bit. Fucking. I played Megalovania in one of the streams, and then a different company sent me a copyright strike? You're not. This is Toby Fox's Megalovania.
Mm-hmm. If it makes you feel any better, Kels was playing Destiny 2 on stream, and FIFA copyright claimed the video.
That is clearly soccer. What are you doing?
Wild.
Look, if this is what soccer is now, then maybe I'm more inclined to watch FIFA.
And the camera.
Oh my god, is that Danny Phantom EXE? Whose name is definitely Danny Phantom EXE?
No!
That was intense. Hello, everybody. This is Danny. This is not Danny Phantom EXE.
No, absolutely not. No, Brooke, you are incorrect. Actually, it's Daniela Phantasmal. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
My deepest and most sincere apologies.
Your confirmation name, of course. Yes.
Absolutely.
Daniela Raphael Gabriel Phantasmal III. Esquire.
Sorry, I had to make dinner and I had gumbo on the stove, so I couldn't leave it. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fair. I've never had gumbo.
You had,
or made it.
What is
Gumbo's
gumbo?
very good.
What is a
Oh
gumbo?
my god.
Isn't it like a soup kind of thing?
Kind of.
It's like a stew. Okay, so it's gumbo initially comes from like New Orleans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because what would happen is the game around the area that French hunters would catch wasn't necessarily good because you had gator and like some like chicken farms
Very
and then
gamey.
exactly. So what they would do is they have rice and they would get rice and they'd get obviously there's lots of Cajun seasoning. Just throw a shit ton of Cajun seasoning there, chicken, gator, whatever meat you had, put in a big old pot, stir it, and it's good. It's like spicy stew.
So good. It's
Ooh,
so
yum.
good.
It's awesome.
Gumbo, ladies and gentlemen.
Big fan of gumbo.
We're just learning things.
Highly recommend.
I didn't mean to mute you, Danny. What was that? I'm trying to make you louder. A rare thing.
I don't know
I'm
if you
gonna
want
hear
that, bro.
those mouth
Yeah,
noises.
you're right. For my sake, you're staying at the volume you were stuck at.
Smart choice.
But last episode, 3/4 of the party ventured into a tiny fragment of the divine contract, and they didn't die, but I do think they got their asses handed to them a little bit, and I think that was felt. And that's but they came out with spoils, really good spoils. One of the party members did not, but I'm not about to let them not get the present. I'm not about it. They get a toy too. They get a toy with their Happy Meal.
Did you pick a specific thing for Pat?
It's crumbles.
For Pat, I'm just gonna give him some options to dick around with that are just like more, like overall, like they're not gonna be as like widely applicable, but they're gonna be like still useful. So Pat from the Chaos Pantheon.
Yes.
Once per day. Well, not once per day. Once per short rest. You may expend your lowest level slot. And use it as your highest level slot for a smite. For a divine smite. Only divine smite.
That's
Okay.
nasty.
Brooke.
That's pretty nasty.
It's entirely unuseful for you.
Okay.
Brooke's like, I want to be a
I
paladin
heard
now.
lowest level for highest level.
I know. You have selective hearing, and you only hear the things that are applicable to you, and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Brooke, can you speak again real quick?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought your
Absolutely
audio was fucked up first.
Wait, Brooke, I think you are on your
Right.
bad mic.
Give me a second.
I don't know.
Brooke,
That's
speak again.
Wait,
no.
wait,
Okay.
Move
my
away to your
bad.
other side. Move to
Sorry.
the other side. Move away from your mic and let's just see.
Okay, if I do this.
Okay, actually, you are on your good mic.
No, you're on your you're
No.
on
You're good,
your
mate.
It just
you're
got
on
real
Was it
fuzzy there for a
It
sec.
got fuzzy.
Seven.
May have been just
Oh.
yeah. I missed the gray gentleman.
Oh,
I hope you've been okay. Spell gentleman
I've been
correctly,
good.
and then I will believe you.
Aw. I've been good. I was at PAX East. Or not PAX East, Unplugged. I was in Philadelphia.
Oh God, did you fuck around and find out?
I did, except what I found out was actually pretty dope. It was an awesome pho shop. It was real good.
Fucking around is going for
I
fun.
fucked around with pho, and I found out that it was good.
That is not fucking. I disagree. You're
Well, perhaps
wrong.
I didn't fuck around hard enough.
You
then.
didn't.
He was flying around, okay?
I was
Shut up.
flying around. There
You
was
missed
there's
the
the
CK.
confusion.
Add it back.
I did.
No.
I missed the CK, and I replaced all of the other letters with P, and H, and an O, none of which are in the word fuck.
What was the radius on my new ability?
Repeat to me what your ability was again. I'll remember.
I take vulnerability and give other things vulnerability.
Oh, 10 feet. Oh, how horrendous. How vile of me.
It's a 10-foot radius,
If
so
you
the
don't
diameter
want
is 20.
it, give it back.
Okay.
No.
It's a 20-foot diameter. That's still pretty good.
If you don't want it. Man, I wonder if you could turn one of your simulacrums into a tiny bird that's hard to target and then send them out to give things vulnerability.
No.
Yeah, I already had that idea. We already discussed it.
Yeah, so stop acting.
Don't
stop
act like
whining!
it's yours.
Stop whining!
Pretty good to me. Dear God.
Gives Brooke ability. It doesn't do everything. Is sad.
No! I want it!
Gives very specific ability to Pat. Why don't I have that?
Because you're not a... Nope, I think we should give Brooke that paladin ability.
You know what? You're right.
I think that's a
Brooke,
great idea.
Yeah, let's give the genie
Brooke-
warlock a
Brooke,
paladin
because
ability.
that-
See how well
you
that
have
works.
that. You have that ability. You have no about. You do not learn Divine Smite, but God damn it, you have it.
But if
I
ever you
get
had the
levels
ability to
in-
smite,
if
you'd
I ever
be
get
able to
levels in
use it.
Paladin, I'm gonna be able to use it.
No,
Oh my God.
I will delete it. Thank you, Lexi, for the $20.
Hey.
That's going to our date fund. Thank you.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
POV, you are paying for dinner.
POV, you just paid for dinner. You fool.
Oppie puts his card on the table. I got this, babe. 3 weeks ago, Lexi, no. I got this.
That's incredible.
Let's play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, let's do that. We've been cold opening for long enough. So, last week, Party did that thing. Pat, you got your ability. If it feels underpowered, I might upgrade it. I'm unsure. It should be pretty relatively balanced, as was my thinking when I gave it.
Sounds pretty good to me. I'm not gonna lie there, bud.
Okay, sure, keep it. I won't rebalance.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, absolutely.
I
I appreciate it.
Alistair, after your little stint, looks at all of you. After you all leave, A's is swiftly timed out, left with once again a card from Fate, tarot deck. This one being the in its place, the card of death is left behind. The card symbolizing change. It's not spooky. And Alistair says, "All right, well, should perhaps get your long rests. Tomorrow morning we have your official meeting for the beginning of your next mission.
Right.
This is a big one. I am concerned, I will say. We are struggling to track the movements of whatever Chaos Gods might be here. We know they are there, but we don't know what they're doing. And why they're so interested in this place is obviously, once again, obfuscated from us. You have several missions when you're there. You'll be fully debriefed on what they are once tomorrow, but basically, you need to figure out what they're doing there and help everyone get along. Hopefully that should elucidate it for us. Good night, everyone.
Real quick.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, because I don't want to, but we run into Beatrice, or Eleanor.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just pop back here? What's the plan?
So, the thing with Eleanor is it's very tricky to understand what exactly her statement meant. It's almost certainly eliminating you to become the god of consequences full outright.
Right.
But does that just mean killing you from existence? Does that mean conquering all of your forms, even in single combat? It's difficult to say. So even if we have clones or something preventing your death, maybe she still accomplishes her goal while saving your life. I think the best option is for you to remain. Because worst case scenario is that when she attempts to kill you, if you leave, what if she takes one of the others captive?
That was my fear from the beginning.
I don't think she
Okay.
would. I don't think she'd harm them, but she would use them as a hostage. And then we have to enter negotiations, which is the last thing we want. So.
That never goes well. Right. Okay.
Stick it out. Stay the course. Be careful. And with that, Alistair blips out. It's the end of the evening. If you guys want, you can do some more shit. You guys can also just go get your long rest.
I need to go do my job.
I mean, you want it's overtime hours. You're off the clock. You're done.
Oh, okay, I'm good then. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do your job, you can. But you're just
It's a fun job, but like if I
Godfrey,
don't need to do it.
I understand, but you need to think about work-life balance, my man.
I know, but
Like,
it's
we-
so much fun. Peter, you should come in for a day. Be an intern for a day. It's so much fun. We get to turn people into boats.
I'm down for it. I understand, but like, downtime is important. Relaxation time.
Do you know what I do for my job, Veda? I look at an iPad, I play Candy Crush, and then I tell someone they are now a fly.
Shit, that does sound pretty good.
It's awesome.
Do you guys want to do a shift?
Let's
Might be down.
round up the gang. We're
V,
going to work.
what do you think?
Well, first of all,
We're doing
my
it.
simulacrums are currently turning everyone like Russian nesting dolling the whole party.
Right.
So basically, we're true polymorphing you into dragons and then you're shape changing back into yourselves. And we can do this how many times?
You can turn yourself into a dragon, turn yourself into yourself again, and then if someone wants to cast True Polymorph on you again, you can turn into a dragon, but no further.
Okay. Fine, that makes sense.
If you go further, the fights will get boring. I mean, do it if you will, but the threat is I will always play optimally. That is your measure.
Okay, so that's basically happening so that we have a fuck ton of hit points, and I forget what sort of dragon it is. I'm hoping Ballad's in
dragon?
chat to remind me.
Bronze. It's a
Bronze?
I believe it's an ancient bronze dragon. Or it's an ancient bronze or an ancient
dragon.
copper.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that says like you polymorph into the creature or whatever.
Let me see.
Not
It's-
super important.
What's this? It's ancient copper. It's ancient copper. Ancient
Ancient
bronze is
copper
too high
dragon.
CR.
But yeah, they're setting that up, and then Viari
Boy.
is trying to learn to lie on contracts.
Right.
5 Oop, not ancient cop. Is it adult? Ballad, where are you?
I was gonna say ancient copper dragon. That's 350 hit points.
I mean, you're gonna get a lot. It's a CR21. Maybe it's adult bronze.
You did show me which one it was, but I
Yeah,
can't
there's
remember what
one
it was.
specific one that is CR20 exactly. God, do I have to go CR20 dragon 5e? Fucking hell.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't come up this game. We can look it up later.
Ancient
say
brass
that.
dragon. It's the ancient brass dragon. It's 297 hit points.
That's wow.
You can also just dispel magic us or anti-magic field.
Yeah.
True.
Offbeat, you always come for me. I'm sorry. I go for everyone in the chat. If you speak, you are in my line of sight. Fuck you. Everybody. Including and especially Nightbot.
Dear God.
Nightbot is a threat to all.
Nightbot is a threat to everybody. Most especially me.
Beauteous.
But you guys can
Okay.
be nested a couple times. However, you guys want to do work? You guys want to clock in at Godfrey's work?
I've never been there, and I kind of want to know what it looks like. VRE, are you
All right,
doing
but can we
anything
keep it
there
quick? Because
now?
I really want to go on our next mission.
Right,
Sure.
yeah, no, absolutely.
We'll do
We
3.
can go to
Not
bed
everything.
and
We'll do
everything.
2. We'll do
3's
2
a lot.
We'll do
3's,
2.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll do 2.
Even 2's a lot.
Okay. This isn't the one that this isn't the song that I wanted. I wanted Cornered. Give me Cornered. What? Okay. You guys hop in to the work. Godfrey sits in his throne of skulls. Theta, Viari, you each are given slightly smaller thrones of skulls.
They're like folding chairs. They're like folding chairs, but made of bones.
Godfrey, can I have a desk, please?
Listen, this is a no-desk office, all right? We're very casual here.
What about a standing desk?
Godfrey,
That's too casual, though.
Godfrey, give me a fucking desk. I need a desk.
I can't help you.
Charlie drags a desk in from my domain and puts it in front of me so that I can work on my goddamn contract.
The feng shui is incorrect, but it's there. Viari is irrevocably as tantamountly ruined the feng shui, but it's okay. There is two. You've admitted 2 people in for today. In front of
Great, this is terribly morbid, and I love it.
Mhm.
What are we doing now?
In front of you stands a man who walks in, a tiefling individual. At least they appear tiefling. As soon as they step up to be judged, Godfrey, with your permanent true sight active while you were in your domain, you look at this being, and you see that they are not a tiefling. They are, in fact, a devil. And it seems like they've been doing a few shady things with their own contracts.
Oh, we got a fun one. We got a fun one. I pull up the iPad, so who might you be, friend?
Are you gonna turn their eyes backwards?
We'll see.
You said that like it was so normal, and that's kind of...
You were
No, we freaked out like to be honest, like just turn their eyes backwards, and Hayes and I were like, whoa, whoa.
Okay, so I'm glad it's not just me.
I think that would be funny, but also put their feet on backwards. I feel like that's another...
That's cruel and unusual punishment, okay,
That's
Viari?
somehow worse? Why is that worse?
What's your name, friend?
I'm not allowed to tell my name.
Oh, that's funny.
I open up my book of lies. Is that a lie?
It's not a lie, but it's like it doesn't matter because Godfrey can see their name
Yeah,
on
I
the
just
iPad.
look at the iPad. I'm like, all right, what's your name, Mr. Mrs. Zers? What are your pronouns? What's your name?
So their name is Zariel, but not the Zariel. It's like their parents named them after Zariel type situation.
Ah, wow, religious family. I'm sorry.
Oh god, are we gonna run into that at some point?
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
So he looks a little embarrassed upon you guys saying that. He goes, "Whatever. I didn't do anything wrong. I followed the letter of the law."
So it looks like you haven't. So it looks like you're a liar. Viari, check the book.
So Viari, upon you checking your book of lies, you see that in the contracts he would put things like, "I'm going to help you. I'm gonna help you like deal with your family problems," and then would kill the family. So would follow the contracts, but would do it by like in the most monkey pod awful way possible.
Gotcha. So
But
like,
not the spirit of the contract.
yeah. So listen, there's intent and then there's wording, which can obviously be debated and such like that. But you are a trickster. You're a trickster. I think we can agree on that. You're a trickster, right?
I think part of their punishment should be that every time they try to trick someone, their tongue ties itself in a knot.
That'd be funny. No, your tongue is backwards whenever you try to trick someone.
Oh!
That's the first one. That's the first one.
I didn't try to trick nobody.
Right.
You're gonna get rid of the gag reflex very quickly.
Second, you could never get rid of your gag reflex.
There you go. Sorry, buddy.
All right. So.
Guess I shouldn't have said nothing.
Okay. Contracts. You like to deceive people. Whenever someone asks you to do something, and you agree to it, you must follow the intended spirit, not the letter.
Fine.
So why don't you go fuck yourself? And when I say go fuck yourself, I don't say literally. I mean, I want you to just, go fuck off. That's the spirit. So have fun.
And also, you have to make amends for all of your wrongdoing, and
Also, your
solve all
bones
the
are inside
problems.
out.
How does that even work?
My bones are
Marrow on
inside
the
out.
outside?
Look at my bones. They're inside out.
They're not inside out. The marrow's on the inside.
How would you know?
We know
I
what
can
bones
see
look
them.
like. Yeah.
They could be hidden bones.
Anyhow, that's worse than the eyes thing.
Secret bones.
no, it's
secret
not.
All
bones,
eyes thing realistically does is blind someone.
Secret
Um,
bones. Secret bones.
Someone else comes in. This person is shifting left and right, fiddling with their hands a lot. They look very nervous.
All right, you're the last one for the day today, Mr. Shady. What's your name?
I don't... Jeremy?
I was waiting for
Jeremy.
you to say Slim.
Slim Shady.
Slim.
On the real Slim Shady.
All
Yeah,
right.
now.
All right, Mr. Jeremy. What are you here for? What did you do in life that brought you to my place?
Did you speak in class out of turn?
So you look at this person. This person's actually from the next place that you're going to be going.
Ooh, Jeremy, you are actually fairly relevant. Congratulations.
You look out at their list. They were a black market arms dealer, for the government. So they would purchase weapons at
Jeremy.
low prices from the bandits, sell them to the government, and then the government would study them to counter them, and would do so, and then would obviously massacre the bandits en masse.
See, if
Wow.
it were the other way
Ooh.
around, buddy, we might be in a different position. I might
We're
be
not quite so
inclined
sure
to...
about that, actually.
Wait, what?
The government
get so
is
much
inherently evil. Exactly.
Yeah.
All
If
right,
the-
Jeremy. Do you have a last
I'm saying if it were the other way around and they were taking weapons from the government and giving them to the bandits, that might be a different story.
Oh,
but...
no, you're right. No, you're right, 100%. I misunderstood you saying. You're right, 100%. Fuck the
Mhm.
government. Okay, Jeremy, what's your last name, friend?
I don't really have one.
All right, your last name is now Host. You're now my grandson. Great to meet you.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I
This is crazy.
seconded.
isn't it?
What?
So,
Started.
so I'm adopting him for now. Because listen, this is a good resource, guys. Huddle up real quick. You, Jeremy, stay right there.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
Shoving the chair over to be
See,
turned back
My
to Jeremy.
just like the legs
Just like-
extend and like curve so that I'm like leaning in and sitting real close.
Listen,
I
guys.
think as I'm trying to
this-
shove the chair, it grows feet and it just
This is a
waddles
black
over.
market arms dealer who works with the bandits and the government. That's two big factions of what we're going to be working with. This is a great resource we could use. I say I turn him into a fly and we take it with us.
I
And
reckon-
use his knowledge?
Absolutely.
Yeah, an
No,
indestructible fly.
I'm gonna
Right.
I'll keep him in my brain or where my brain was.
Okay, just so long. I like this. This is not a bad idea. I do think that we give him the irresistible urge to eat shit, though. He's going to be a fly.
No, because that he'll
So-
get distracted while he aren't sent off on recognitions.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
maybe not irresistible, but the
But, like-
urge at the very least.
Yes. Role play. He's got to role
Right.
play. He's got to role play as whatever.
Sure.
you put him in.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay, ready, guys? Break on
Wait, are
three.
we
Three, break.
enslaving him?
No, he's gonna be my warlock. All right, Jeremy Haas, my new grandson. You are now my warlock. Bippity boppity brand.
A braining skull blazons on his face. Ah!
You like that? Shit!
I'm beginning to think that we're not the best people.
Welcome to the family.
Are you following through with the fly thing?
Well, maybe. Right now, I'm just gonna make you really small, and I'm gonna make it so you can't leave my rib cage.
The brand on his skull burns again. He shrinks down to about an inch, and then he just Ah! It appears in your rib cage.
I open up my coat and I'm like, look, guys, I have a grandson.
Is Wanker sitting in there as well?
Absolutely. Yes.
Wanker is in there boxing with it, just like,
Wanker, you got a roommate.
Process here.
fuck yeah, I got a roommate, this is awesome!
Alright. Jeremy?
Alright, you're going to give us all the information that you have on the weaponry used by both the bandits and the government, and also where we can find further information on the government's
Also,
weapons.
your contacts and such, we're gonna need those when we get there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna treat you good, though. I'm gonna treat you good. You don't need food or water to survive anymore because you're dead. And guess what? You gotta stick with me. You should go see my other warlocks. I have one fighting for eternity, and the other one, awesome seamstress.
The other one's a regular Renaissance man now.
Absolutely, he is. He's a carpenter. He's a builder. He's a seamstress.
Have you started giving him warlock abilities yet?
Can I?
Yeah, you can level him up. I'd say he can be Adamus can be a level 5 warlock of any
Perfect.
subclass.
He's a level 5 warlock.
What subclass?
I let Adamus choose because you know what? Adamus, I trust his judgment. He's a good man.
He'll pick Genie.
Perfect.
He'll pick Genie.
Perfect. His instead of a genie like locket thing, a bottle, it's a skull with a cap on it.
I
But
love
like when
that.
I say cap, it's like an actual hat.
Skull cap. Very good.
I love that.
Yep.
I love that.
This has been an experience.
This is my job.
Truly.
It's awesome. Look at the boat screaming over in Florida.
Right! Good, great! Yep!
Just as it sinks, as it fills itself full of fish.
So,
He was a businessman.
And just looks over to Viari, and you're fine with all of this.
He was a capitalist, I guess. I don't know. It's Godfrey's domain.
Yeah.
Capitalism's
You
the
just
root of all
seem-
evil.
Mhm.
No, yeah, I get it. You just seemed very gung-ho about the eyes. Anyway,
Listen, I'm kind of up
Yeah,
on
and
now.
then you
The
put-
bones was funny. Look at that guy over there screaming about his bones getting turned inside out.
What does this mean?
right.
You put a little light bulb inside their head so that they can see their brain.
Oh, that'd be funny. I'll think about that. I'll think about this for the future. I'm gonna like put a. Listen, Jeremy, put a pin in that, please. You're my accountant too.
Nightmares now.
Shit.
Anyway,
Okay.
A little desk just like appears in Godfrey's like rib cage.
This is awful. This is worse.
Listen, you gotta repent somehow. You got how many years on your sentence? Let's see.
You check the sentence and it reads 40,000 years.
You got 40,000 years for all the lives you took. So.
and you're not in my book, unfortunately. Sorry there, bud.
These last chances. You got zero
Mm.
more. This is it. man.
Yeah, there was no more.
You gotta
for
be
you.
actual death after me. I'm like
Yeesh.
the intro.
And I can't help you. I just sort of like
Nah, she's
Tell you
just a
if you'd
good liar.
lied.
That's it.
Fuck.
I feel like that's reductive,
We overlap a little bit. Like politicians, like that's our shared interest right there.
mhm. Yeah.
Lawyers, businessmen, business people, capitalism, and more politics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I hope these years are short.
They're not gonna be.
you're gonna be with me, buddy. Every moment's gonna be awesome.
And so you guys go to bed, I'm assuming, for your
Yes.
A very fitful rest for Feta as he imagines his bones being inside out and also their eyes turned around so they can see their brain. Good imagery. Very good.
day. And you guys wake up the next morning. And first thing in the morning, you guys are dinged to go to the war room with bloodshed, warfare, and cruelty, as well as Alistair for your debrief on your next mission.
So I take it there's no fighting in here, considering it's the
I
war
think-
room.
As we're walking in, I'm just mid discussion with Godfrey. I think At some point we just punish someone to have to clean carpet that we've just like has an infinite amount of glitter. And
that's horrible. It's great. I hate it.
A room full of upholstery, cover it in glitter, and just they because all glitter.
What
is
if
in
it's all?
glitter.
What
We
if
need to
it's all
send them to-
paisley upholstery, so it gets caught in like the little grooves?
The
Yeah,
infinite
yeah, yeah.
craft room. I hate it. Let's do it.
The
Yeah,
infinite
yeah.
craft room.
That's gonna be in Florida. That's where I'm putting that.
Oh, hey Al.
Al is like actually visibly disgusted. I'm glad you're taking to your new position. Dog.
Look, if you were looking for more ideas on how to better secure the divine contract, have it be an infinite craft room, and the goal to move past
Well, that's
is
there
to pick up
now.
all of the bit of
That's
every
Clean
single
up
bit
all
of
the
glitter.
That's in the infinite section, and under I guess the infinite craft room exists, and I'm.
There we
Oh
go.
wow! Don't go there. If you bring glitter into the Pantheon, I'm killing you.
Never get it
Not my
out.
shtick.
But in there, warfare, cruelty, and bloodshed. Warfare, as boisterous as always in his ill-fitting armor. So, are we ready to begin your debrief? My
Yeah.
boy, you're doing so good!
Yeah!
I'm so proud of you!
Yeah!
Oh, I see you found Wanker!
He lives in my cage with my accountant.
You are making good use of your bodily space. Good job. And so, but today, you have a new mission, a brand new mission. It is great. I'm so excited. You get to meet one of the most devout followings of bloodshed. Yes, it's my favorite. Honestly, they're quite amusing little ones. Bandits, they call themselves, bandits of blood. So they have a very interesting. We're going to debrief you today a little bit on how their society works. Basically, they try to die in battle in the most bloody way possible. If you make it to 40 and you're not dead yet, you are heralded as invincible, and you train up others to die in battle, therefore preventing skill drain within the community. However, they have a lot of churn in the people, so they have a wide, I guess you could say, recruitment. It's a very interesting...
turnover rate.
High turnover. Death is a strange thing to them. If enough people die at once, they get to reincarnate one of their old elders to bring them back.
That's wild, bro.
So lots of times people are very willing, because if that elder then has children, they will be reborn with enough time. So they are this weird perpetual motion machine of meat and blood. It's great.
Oh,
That sounds awesome.
It's very interesting. I'm very interested in their existence. I'm very fond of them.
And wait, I think I said this last session, but does this mean I'm a Jesus figure to them?
More like an angel, but you could skew it as a Jesus-like individual if that is your wish. But yes, if that's what you want. Is that what you would want?
I'm with whatever, bro.
Then they will probably view you as an angel first.
That's fine too.
Cruelty pipes up. But there are two other factions of note that will probably be allies given time. One bandit faction, the Reconstructors. They are most intelligent with technology, taking scraps from the government and repurposing it into their machines of war. They call them cars, vehicles. Sometimes they call them wagons.
We encountered some of those one time. Do you remember on that mission? And Godfrey picked it
Oh.
out full of bones.
The
Oh, I
Bone
do.
Mobile,
Yeah.
That was a
Oh, I do.
car? I thought that was a ghost horse.
No, that was a car, Godfrey. Good job.
Yeah.
That's
But-
wild, bro.
The Reconstructors also are taking liking to something called guns. So, everybody, please sign the form in front of you. We are giving you proficiency with these weapons. Depending on how much you enjoy them, you can apply for proficiency full time post this mission ending. But basically, there are 3 types of guns. All right, game mechanics time. Put this in your brain holes for when you encounter them. How a gun works is when you take the attack action, you may activate its firing mechanism a number of times equal to the amount you can attack. Okay? As you can reload your gun as a bonus action, unless you want to take the gunner feat, in which case you can ignore this. There are 3 types. There are automatic, semi-auto, and spread, which are shotguns.
Question: when that comes to actual proficiency, that's just gonna be pistol, rifle, and then musket.
Probably, but I'm gonna give you many different kinds. It's gonna be.
Say that one more time.
There are 3 types of guns: automatic, semi-auto, and then there are spread guns, so shotguns and the like.
Got you.
This translates to automatic guns have a number of attack rolls you make per action. Semi-autos make 1 attack per action. Spread guns do damage in a cone. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Have these changed since the last time we talked about them? Because I
Yes,
remember talking.
They
have?
have
Okay.
changed a little bit.
Okay, cool. I'll have to
Now-
try and retain this.
When you are a male, if you have abilities like smites, for example, you can smite on guns, allowing you to smite at a range. Semi-autos
Yay.
have, on average, higher damage than automatics. Automatics are locked to the lower damage dice, but they make quite a bit per action. Semi-autos do more damage. And spread guns are a cone, so it's a save. How this translates when you are shooting your gun with smites is the smite is applied to everybody caught in the cone. You only expend 1 slot, but it does damage to everybody.
Okay.
Now,
And they have to make a save equal to our what?
equal to your whatever, to your highest spell save DC, your highest saving throw DC. So
Gotcha,
that's your
okay.
strength, your charisma, whatever is your highest, that's the saving throw they need to make.
Gotcha. Thank you.
If you need help calculating your saving throws, it is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your modifier.
Got you.
So, if you are a spellcaster and have no use for the attack action, what you can instead do with your guns is, instead of taking the attack action, you can cast a cantrip through your gun. What this then does is, depending on the weapon, different multipliers will be applied. And different effects will happen. These are kind of specific to the cantrips that are used commonly within our party. Booming Blade being accepted, as that's an attack action. But for example, Eldritch Blast. If you Eldritch Blast with a semi-auto, your damage dice will use the gun's damage dice instead. If you Eldritch Blast through an automatic, depending on the number of shots, you can multiply the number of shots by number of Eldritch Blasts. Potentially doing fuckloads.
It's pretty schnasty.
That is.
Welcome to America, baby.
Depending on the guns, there will be there may be spell slot requirements to use some of these abilities.
Wait. Can I just hold on? Clarify a thing with the automatic multiply. So the number of blasts by the number of Eldritch Blast, that would just be Eldritch Blast? Or am I missing
the number
something?
of blasts times the number of shots. So let's just say an automatic gun shoots 3 shots per action. You then get to do 3 times 5, so 15.
Oh, which if I had something
15
like,
Eldritch Blasts.
what's it called on it? Spirit Shroud. Would go crazy.
It would be pretty nuts.
Special. It should be worth noting that this place is overwhelmed with people in general. Expect less massive single targets and much more hordes.
Lovely crowd control.
The encounters are going to be very different from what you're used to, so get ready to have to deal with it and adapt. There's also the third faction of bandits. They make use of music. Usually they'll steal the reconstructors' cars and outfit them with mechanisms to play music to drive them, which they claim makes it faster. We cannot confirm this, but it does look really cool. And we cannot deny they are the best drivers in the entire the realm. So, if you're going to have a car, you may need to learn how to play the banjo or the guitar. Then there's the government, a unified, as it would seem, faction. 3 individual sections. There is the institution of space, the institution of finance, and the institution of distribution. Finance, distribution, space. The makings of a company. This is the government. They purchased the government a while ago, this shipping company of sorts. However, they are now parading around claiming to be order. Saying that they worship Alistair, which is already a red flag because most realms have forgotten Alistair exists.
Well done.
Biting parody. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
Well done. Very well done.
So, this company, though, is at odds with itself. The institution of space claims they should be the ones to run everything. The finance and distribution also claim the same. So while they are unified against the bandits, they are not against themselves. There is infighting and skirmishes, though they are usually of the quieter variety. Your goal is as follows. Warfare jumps in. Get everyone to get along. Now, if this seems difficult, it's because it is. And I could encourage you to do the following. Kill all those who you don't like. Because if you're the only ones remaining, and you get along, that is also a good result. Though it should be mentioned, people will view your domains a little bit suspiciously. Alistair is Elon. Where are you getting that?
Or Bezos.
Once again, where are you getting this?
They're worshiping Alistair, or at least they're claiming to.
No. Alistair is crypto, okay? You're
That
getting
makes
it all
more sense.
wrong. Alistair is a thing that no one truly
Alistair's an
understands,
NFT.
but claims that helps them. Alistair is crypto.
Okay.
Alistair is the
Incredible.
blockchain, and no one gets it, but people say they do.
Very good.
Okay. So, we are sending you down to start with the bandits, specifically the bandits of blood. They will be your greatest allies in this mission. I encourage you to look to the other bandit factions, as while they are currently at war with you, consider them to be allies as well. I would encourage you to get their technology and their skills amongst yourselves. Building a unified front against the government would be worthwhile. The bandits have numbers, the government has money. They also have the technology. So be careful. This is going to be a difficult and long-term mission. Stay the course, and you will find yourself successful. Other things of note about this place. Bloodshed, please, if you would. It's important to mention as well that the wildlife is decidedly hostile to absolutely everyone and everything. This is a violent place. Be careful. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be dangerous. Any allies you can find are going to be welcome. But I would be surprised if the allies you do get start that way, if that makes sense.
I think at the mention of that, Feta just looks over to Godfrey, and somehow there are more teeth being added into his skull as
Absolutely
the smile
there are.
gets wider and wider.
That's part of people's punishment. If I get happy, I steal their teeth and add them to my own.
Now, as always, I'm here. We're ready. We can offer the services we can. If you would like suggested courses of action, now would be the time to ask for them. There's also questions of if you would like more details on the different factions, more in depth as to certain issues. Now is the time to ask.
So, wait, does this include for like resources and items?
We have established now your resources and items that you want as standard, so those will be applied as liberally as they need for like stuff like simulacrums and stuff and whatnot.
Okay,
Dope.
okay. Cool. And money?
Money, if you would like an allowance, the standard is 50 gold. Would you like more?
We
See,
can
here's
get more.
I think VR is very much looking at the government while I'm looking at the bandits. I don't know where Feta stands, but I do think
I don't know. Where do you think? Take a guess.
I'm not. I think you stand with the bandits because anti-government, you know. But like,
I'm not on the government side.
No,
but some
like,
infiltration work will be fun.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think I'll dedicate my allowance to VR's fund if that would be fine. I don't need it. I will kill and maim as much as I need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be paying bribes and stuff. So like,
if you would like
Godfrey for now.
if you'd like a bribery fund, we can maybe get something together. Tell you what, do a mission to figure out how much the standard bribe is going for down there, and then we can give you an amount as required. Not as required, as is deemed available.
okay.
One thing that sadly is not infinite up here is mortal money. We don't have a purpose for it, so acquiring it can sometimes require us sending other warlocks out to get it. So.
Fair enough. Well,
Sounds good.
oh yeah, and we left everything that we acquired last time to rebuild the city, didn't we? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
but also
did.
it's a different plane, so it's going to be different kinds of currency.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Gold
Like
is
you're not
gold,
going to
though.
be. Gold is gold. This is true.
So, all right. What do each of the factions sort of want, like in terms of benefit? Like, what is their goal?
Just say, what do they value the most, right?
Yeah.
Ben-
How do we incentivize them?
The government is seeking to control the area that the bandits occupy and vice versa. The
Right.
bandits live in an area widely referred to commonly as the Badlands. It's a vast and unpopulated area that is home to a wide variety of biomes. Some of them arborous and green, some of them desert-like and barren, some of them rocky. The whole 9 yards is available to you. Though I
Right.
would mention that the desert is ever encroaching and ever ravenous, as it is consuming and growing every day. The
Right.
growth of the desert naturally being a problem. You'll
Why
find-
is it
Yeah,
encroaching?
I
Is that like a man-made thing where like people are like sucking
That's just-
resources from the land,
It's more of a. It could be just a.
or
feature
just like environmental problems of the plane inherently?
Well, I mean, right. So I guess the question becomes, what are the vehicles? What are they using for fuel?
So widely, it's important to mention that the desert is growing as a matter of environmental hazard. It's just a problem that has to be dealt with in some variety of ways. The bandits, however, I should mention, largely enjoy the desert. Their vehicles are great at traversing them. Mostly the reconstructors are fine with it. The blood bandits are they're down for, as I guess Godfrey would put it, down for whatever. But the musicians are once again, they're pretty reclusive and keep to their own, so it's hard to tell.
Right.
It should be mentioned though that you're going to be encountering a different kind of deific entity when you're down here, and it could be worth looking into for the desert.
Oh.
You see, gods are something of a collective consciousness, as are lots of things, but some of them are just hard and stated as fact. For example, all of us, we are fact of existence. It doesn't matter if people believe in us, we exist. However, there are some entities which also exist, but are less powerful and occupy smaller spaces. These you might call, I guess you might call them, some would call them gods, but they're like minor deities. Maybe you would call them, some people may call them, monsters, or they're things that are not native to the ecology, but are a manifestation of this magical entities around there.
Right.
So magic is prominent. It's not just industry and technology. There is magic.
There is magic. It should be worth mentioning, though, that magic is going to be lower here than what you're used to. Your home plane is home to a 50% magical, 50% normal. This is above the average. Every place that is below 1% magical population is considered low magic. At 1 to 5%, it is considered average magic. 5 and above is high magic. So you come from a very high magic place. This place is considered average. About 1 in 5, about 1 in every 20 people is going to have magical prowess.
Right. So we're going to be seen.
You're going
Okay.
Your godly powers have also grown. People may already may get a glimpse of you and know what you are. So if you're going to be disguising yourself, be very careful with revealing any information, and you have to be be very careful when using your powers as well. Stuff like disguise self, probably fine, but using godly abilities may alert things, as well as spell slots of higher value, 6 and above.
All right. So blend in.
Blend
is the name of the game.
If that's what you
Sorry,
want.
can you? Do we have to spend a spell slot of 6 and above in order to disguise ourselves now?
No. If you do spend a spell slot of 6 and above, people might go, "That's really powerful. That's like."
Oh, I see.
If you spend to do anything, like doing like even though your powers are godly, if you do second level spells or stuff, that's still okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha,
Do you have an opinion, Al, on whether I should take my gaslight or gatekeep sheet in?
I think. What do you want to do?
You said there's going to be a lot more hordes.
There is.
Battlefield control.
And your gaslight sheet is capable of that quite handedly.
Yeah. Okay.
Similar question.
Yes.
Even the odds or impossible odds? Crowd control, hit 'em hard where it counts. Which one?
If you have Viari on crowd control, and I suspect that A's will be on crowd control as well, I think if you and Godfried play with your guns to take care of multiple targets, I think that'd be the best option.
I'm gonna call this finger guns. Pew pew.
Can that be Godfried's gun? Like, one of his weapons is literally just when he does finger guns. He's able to...
It's like the tip of the tip bone of the finger just like
yeah.
It's
Tip
hollow
bone
on the
connects
inside.
to the gun.
The tip bone's connected to the gun.
That's a JoJo reference.
All the
everybody.
extra teeth that you keep stealing from people become the bullets as you just...
That's horrible, and
Tusk
I love it.
Act 4, rotate his balls.
Not the Tusk reference. Oh God.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I guess obviously there's like the bloodshed cult and stuff like that, but it's like, and like there's all these different factions, but we know this one is like, they like us. Like there's all these different factions. Like, how do the other bandit factions feel about each other? Is it like a government like divide and conquer thing, or is it just like we're crazy?
It's more along the lines of the bandits, if they see each other, will fight each other, but they don't seek each other out.
Right.
They do, however, there is an inclination that they want to be the only ones controlling the Badlands once everything's said and done.
Right.
So
more of an organization of city-states rather than one unified whole.
Yes.
Got it.
That's fine. I like that.
We could maybe make that work.
With the information we have right now, I'm definitely leaning more towards helping the bandits than anything else.
You probably
Yeah.
should. The government is a most suspicious organization, and the fact
For
that they-
sure.
the
All
fact-
politicians come to my domain eventually.
Yeah. How would they feel
Says
about
a lot.
me if I came in?
the government.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would depend.
Well, they worship Alistair. Well, they claim to, but
the-
that seems fake.
The
Right.
thing is if they claim, it depends on how you present yourself, obviously. If you present yourself as an emissary of Alistair, and you have notable people with you, they may claim to keep, they may want to keep the visage up. If you go by yourself, they may try to eliminate you right then and there, as you can clearly updo their ruse. If they're not rusing, then maybe it's fine. It's hard to tell. But it depends on this fact. The government is a faction that we currently don't have a lot of information of, but the fact that they're claiming to worship Alistair at all is suspicious, since most people do not know of Alistair's existence.
Right.
So it seems like they were fed that information from someone, maybe even the Chaos Pantheon.
That is a strong possibility.
Can Alistair be influenced by people worshipping him?
No.
different ways?
He's a little bit too powerful at this point. He's too set in stone.
I mean,
Considering-
Viari, we...
Sorry?
Nope, you go.
No, I wasn't going.
Oh.
Nope.
He's a little bit too set in stone at this point to be influenced. Other people worshipping, even fake ones. It's once again, he's very old. He's very vast. He's very powerful. It's resulted in him being incredibly stubborn in almost everything he does. No offense, Alistair. Shut up. Next.
Viari is totally just like,
Old stubborn man.
We could always do the old what is it? I saw Big Brother putting his hand in the cookie jar, where we ally ourselves with one faction and then
I feel like the bandits already
try and
know
work
that.
together.
I just think they're so divided that they don't care.
oh no, I'm talking about Viari with the governmental
Oh, my
factions.
bad, my fault.
Play one against the other two and just slowly
Yeah,
take them
I
down
think
from
I
the
wanna-
inside.
I
We
think
can
I wanna
divide
get
and conquer
down there
on
and
this, for
set up
sure.
some sort of like recon team. I want to get like
Right.
some sort of spy network going.
Yeah. I'm here for that.
Actually, that little guy in your chest might be super helpful for
Jeremy,
He
my
was-
grandson.
Jeremy
Yeah.
was working with the
Yeah.
government, so we might have a bit
can
of an
get some
inside
contacts.
man.
That's what I was saying. That's why he's gonna be in here, so he can whisper to me and tell me what to say.
yeah. I want to get some contacts.
Shut up,
Can I
Jeremy.
borrow him from time to time? 'Cause
Absolutely,
that-
you can. I'll lease him out to you.
Oh, cool. I'll.
I
But
make-
don't want-
Sorry, what's
Not
that?
going in my chest.
All
just
good, all good. But
throwing that down.
every hour he's with you, it will require 5 minutes of overtime in my domain, helping me give out punishments. Just FYI.
That's fine.
Okay. Fuck. This sucks.
Listen, Jeremy, listen. This
You
will
made
help your
your
sentence get
bed.
over faster.
I was an atheist.
Well, that's
Yeah,
damn
how'd that turn
bad.
out for you?
How did that work? God is real, and he's me.
and me.
This is worse.
And also me.
I was so much more comforted when there was nothing.
Listen. There's a difference between there being nothing and thinking there's nothing. Ignorance is bliss, but it still makes you stupid.
Damn, put that on a t-shirt. Holy crap.
Merch.
Paperwork Pantheon merch coming to you soon.
Ignorance is bliss, but you're still stupid. Well,
I think that's pretty much all the questions I got.
I'm good.
well, is there any other questions, or we can start outfitting you all to get sent down there?
Let's
Yeah, let's
go.
All right. So you're all written up, given contracts, given your stuff, leased out your equipment. Your simulacrums are leased out one uncommon magic item. Everyone begins with one simulacrum.
Okay.
At the start of this mission, because you can do bullshit and stuff. I will also say that, given since this was a plan that was mentioned, your current aspects currently have one clone back in the Pantheon that is being ready. So if this aspect were to die in this mission, it would be respawned in 120 days. However, that may be after the mission is done. So, you may, if your current aspect dies, you'll have to change to another aspect and go back in the mission, but you won't lose it forever.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like that. Big fan.
And with that, you all look intense in the room. Contract signed, equipment distributed. We're going to head to our break. So, when we come back, we will begin by sending our intrepid adventurers to their mission. And I will also ask them over the break which gun they would like to start with. So that we can also be given stuff.
I assume you have some theories on what we will be choosing.
Yeah, I think I know. But it is all is good, all is well. See you all after the break. Everybody, welcome back to PP Game, the game of PP, the game of PP. I am good at running my show, everybody. Welcome.
I just
There's a P
watched
in
your
this game.
brain.
There's a
You
P in
looked
this
for
game.
something, you couldn't find it, and then you doubled down. That was beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to Paperwork Pantheon, the game where my players are gods and they insist on destroying my worlds. It's great. They do a good job of it. To be fair, the worlds are hostile and trying to kill them, so they should. But I find that rude, personally.
How dare we? How dare we?
How dare all of you? How dare you destroy the things I work to build and then actively try to kill you with? I was a little
we're
scared
monsters.
last campaign we guys were like, I'm gonna kill Z's. I'm like, please don't. I love him. Please.
Please don't kill my self-insert, guys. Please.
I'm gonna.
Guys. I know he's
Won't
an
do it.
asshole and you guys hate him and he's supposed to be, but I want him to live. But let's be honest, every character in this campaign is a self-insert because they are. I'm not ashamed of it. Alistair is me when I'm a know-it-all. It's the facts of life. Duh. Anyway. The
And
party.
obviously, Godfrey's a self-insert because I'm a skeleton on the inside.
Exactly.
I don't play self-inserts, so...
Said the liar because you're typecasting yourself. That's my favorite part. Is just like every single character Brooke plays is Brooke. It's just with a different name, but it's just Brooke. But this time Brooke can fly, or Brooke can read minds, or Brooke does a lot of damage. It's just Brooke every time.
How do you know it's a Brooke character? They have
They
anxiety.
have anxiety.
They lie. They have anxiety. This is two.
Hey, hold on. Okay, hold on. Lying, I want to be very clear, is not just like an automatic default part of like my personality.
Yeah, that's not your
Okay,
personality.
you're right,
That's
it's
your
not your-
characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's your characters.
You
not
play
you.
liars because you aren't a liar in real life. However,
Exactly.
Yeah.
We
you
make
are
bad
anxious.
decisions in D&D.
You are anxious,
anxious.
so therefore your characters are all are so anxious about the things going well. Oh boy. Gosh darn, I hope they go well. That is the internal monologue of every character I've ever seen Brooke play. And mine are all self-inserts because what is my self? They're all assholes? Is that the self-insert trait?
Yeah.
I don't know that they're all assholes. Like,
Danny's
Alistair has
so
good
funny.
reasons for
I
being.
still remember
weird.
Thea.
Yep. Danny's self-insert trait is either they're a little scamp or they're very confused and want to go home.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
yeah.
I
When
have
Danny's
one in
DMing, it
mind.
just gets worse.
I have one in
Overwatch
mind. I'm
reference, you
curious
would-
to know what you guys think the Feta self-insert trait is.
Um,
I have an idea.
I've only ever seen
What-
Feta as when I've played with you, so I don't know.
but I'd say I've only seen the only other character I saw you play was that one time you played with Danny when Danny was DMing and you
Oh yeah, there was that one.
yeah
Lori.
Lori.
You like playing people who are competent, people who are who may seem understanding, but there are undertones underneath because other intentions. Because you are a very straightforward person in real life, but in D&D you don't, because you want to do things that you can't do in real life. This is why we do bad things in D&D, but not in real life. This is why we play violent video games.
Yep.
All right, how scathing am I allowed to be?
Oh, go for it. Hurt.
Full
Discount
like-
Loch Lamora.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
That is a scathing reference that only you understood.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Hold on,
Where's
Brooke,
Loch
Brooke,
Lamora?
Brooke,
Gentleman
Brooke, say it
Bastard
again.
sequence.
Brooke, say it again. Say it again.
Yep.
Say it again.
Discount Loch Lamora.
Oh, you
No, that's good. It's good, and Pat knows it. That is a good insult, and
That's a
Patrick
very
knows
good
it.
insult. That is a very good insult.
Fuck off, both of you.
Look, that's a good insult to Pat. That's a good insult to you. I don't understand the reference, therefore no one else does. Don't you understand?
You need to. That doesn't mean no one else does.
Yes,
People
it does.
who read might.
I
I
don't
was
need to
just
read to
gonna say,
escape
I
my
have an
reality anymore, so I don't read
I was
anymore.
gonna say I have an overwhelming need to like have control of my life, and that is a fantasy that I try and export, and it's just it never works out in my favor.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
And we will give Rook one thing: the most specific insult that is probably Pat is mauling. Pat is crying. We do not understand.
Is this
My
a D&D
insults
session?
are good.
Not
You don't always get them.
We should play a D&D.
We were talking about this earlier, but maybe my best insult I've ever given offbeat was that their voice is always 2 octaves too dramatic at any given time.
I'm still stuck on the time that you called me a cartoon character.
She ain't wrong. You are a Looney Tunes character offbeat. You are Wile E. Coyote, bro.
Dude, he really be like me for real, for real.
You be like him for real, for real. Drop an anvil on his head and he'll spring up like a spring.
Wow.
Let's play D&D, everybody.
Wowzers.
Yeah,
Captain Crunch,
Yeah,
is
let's
this a
do
D&D
this.
session?
You have to know your friends
Sure.
to hurt your friends.
Oh yeah,
Sure it
absolutely.
is. Sure it is, Captain Crunch. And
If
we'll
you
play
can't hurt your
eventually.
friends with a single sentence, then you're not friends.
So, in this campaign, guns. 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 We've been given guns. And so, after being outfitted and properly trained in firearm safety, everybody
We've
has
all
been-
had a mental health. We've all had a mental health evaluation and a license for
And
at
a
least minimum
license.
3 years.
and this is all in the United States. Actually, it's in Canada, because Canada has sensible gun laws. Keep it locked in your safe and use it for hunting. It's amazing what you can do with those, huh? And so, Gottfried has chosen the shotgun. Theta has chosen the semi-automatic. And Viari has chosen the automatic. Please describe the looks of your guns. Danny, go.
So they gave Godfried a double barrel, a long double barrel hunting shotgun. It is not that anymore. Godfried took a bone saw, as he has on hand at all times, and it's a sawed off now, but it's also a quadruple barrel shotgun. He put another one on top. They are glued together.
Excellent. You will fit right in. Theta.
Damn, he'd be like,
Theta-
for real, for real.
Theta, with his semi-automatic, has ripped the sleeves off of his tunic, has just like plastered random bits of armor all around.
Oh, we're talking about drip. I'll do mine later. Then.
Oh yeah. Has taken his semi-automatic, has added 3 different scopes on top of each other, and then has duct taped 2 different mags together so that he can pop one out, spin it around, and pop it back in.
You'll
Are we
once
gonna have
again
tactical reloads?
fit
Yes,
right in,
absolutely.
everybody. Viari, describe your character and your gun.
Viari has definitely taken the more pockets and more belts is better approach to their outfit, and
Good.
they've got like these oversized goggles on their head because they're going into the desert. And they just like fitted around the horns that I always forget Viari has. And their
my God,
gun
that's right.
is like this big semi like flintlock looking thing that's actually just a paintball gun. But it's disguised to match the desert sort of like junkyard look. And they're wearing like just their cargo pants are effectively just pockets, like just a series of pockets, all
What are pants
Down.
but pockets for your legs?
yeah, 100%. And they've definitely got
Holy
like the
shit.
3 belt system. There's like ammunition on their belts. They're like fully ready to go. Viari's like, this is the coolest outfit I've ever gotten to wear on mission.
Damn right it is.
Real drippy coat as well, I think.
There's a gun
Also
too, guys.
more
Remember,
pockets.
Yeah.
remember, guys. There is a gun.
Yeah, Viari's
Yeah,
gun.
there's a gun.
Viari's
Yeah,
gun
there's a
is
gun too.
It's a flintlock.
There are pockets on the gun.
Oh my god, yes! The gun has
The
pockets!
gun has pockets.
Ah!
Is this guns designed by Men Fashion Brands?
And also and just belts.
Guns and belts. It's a flintlock pistol the size of
Definitely
a fucking
doing
rifle.
the fingerless glove thing, the strap, motorbiking fingerless gloves, just
Wow.
ready to go.
This
Yeah.
is great, everybody.
The gun has pockets to hold more
They've
guns.
wrapped their horns in belts and pockets.
Alistair takes the belts off your horns and just pats you on the head. All right. Well, you should fit right in. Wow, you seemed far more prepared for this than I was expecting.
Oh, what is Godfrey? What is Godfrey
Oh,
dressed
Godfrey
in?
drip.
Can we
Yes,
go over
Godfrey
the-
drip.
We gotta go Godfrey drip.
Yeah.
Bring me the wasteland.
Of course. Adamus appears in the war room and runs back. And
Yes.
and then he runs back into the room, presents it.
He rolls in this mannequin.
Yeah, the
Bones,
mannequin
obviously
rolls in a mannequin. The mannequin starts walking towards you and starts posing in various ways, showing it off.
Yes. Ooh, work it, girl. You look gorgeous.
Yep, that pops the booty. The booty is popping.
So, Godfrey, he usually wears leather armor and some metal bits here and there. No, this man has traded out everything. He's got high riding boots. They're chafed, they're scuffed, they are broken in. He's got these, what are the German officer puffy pants?
Yeah.
He's got those riding pants, and there's obviously belts strapped around them, up his legs, up his thighs, obviously. He's got spurs on the riding boots, of course. He's wearing a dress vest with not a bow tie. What are those ties called?
Cravat?
It's not a cravat.
Bolo tie?
It might be. It's not a bolo, but he's got something like that. He's got a dress shirt underneath that has been intentionally ripped over the nipples. He has no nipples, but they are intentionally ripped.
Good.
And over this, he's got he stole an aviator jacket from somewhere in the universe. Those don't exist, but he's got one now. No sleeves.
Do we all have matching aviators?
Oh, sunglasses?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fada's got the war paint, long red flowing hair, has shapeshifted to make himself even more buff.
So Viari's got
open
the
leather
goggles?
jacket, open dark green leather jacket.
Yari's got the goggles and then also a set of aviators just to fit in.
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
As they should.
Alistair goes, well, you seem far more prepared for this than I was anticipating.
We've been ready for years.
It's almost
You have no
disappointing.
idea how much we've thought about this.
Yeah.
And with that, all right, you are unfortunately ready. I should mention there's a little bit of a festival going on and with the Blood Bandits. I think it's more fun if I just drop you in and you perform well, do well, have fun.
It's gonna become that.
Damn right it is, brothers.
It's gonna be
Here we
blood-
go!
Blood sports!
Alistair claps his hands, and you guys come down in 3 separate blood-red thunderbolts right after each other. And you look around the battlefield, and you see a few things are happening. 1, there are roughly 100 combatants. There are, in each combat group, it seems like they're grouped into groups of 10, with one individual being the most powerful among them. A big, burly individual of varying sizes. You see that they are all covered in what looks to be leathers that have been torn to shreds by weapons and jagged blades. Saws are being revved up. The engines, combustion engines are a thing. People are going violent. This is a very violent place that you've just spawned into the middle of. I will say that I'm going to be treating these as hordes, in a sense, but there are 10 essentially creatures you can target. Each one composed of 10 individuals each. You look around. They are each. You spawned in the center of a 100-foot diameter arena, meaning that each individual is 50 feet away from you. You see, as this happens, you look around. Someone screams out from the rafters. The gods! The gods! They have gifted us a true blood fast!
So much for subtlety.
Yeah!
Nice and I have a simulacrum already, don't I? Without spending my 9th level spell slot.
You all do have a simulacrum. You have no resources spent.
Let's throw down a quick little hello.
All right, let's go. Everyone, make sure you die gloriously. Be slain! Be slain! And I'm gonna ask you all to roll initiative.
Here we go. Gift of Alacrity with Ambush. That is a D8, a D6 plus my initial initiative.
All right, not bad. 20.
God damn it. Rolled so
Gift of
good.
Alacrity saves me.
Gift of Alacrity is beautiful, and I love it.
It's so good. All right, so please go through your initiatives once again.
21.
20. I'll be right back.
25.
As I only have a +2 to my initiative, having that extra D8, boy howdy. Much love.
1 second. Okay, that's better. That's better.
Took this 15.
Nice.
Well, 17 with my note.
So it's Godfried, Viari. Theta. The range on your guns, by the way, is 120 feet. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. You guys beat all of them.
Ha!
I'm just gonna go. For sake of your livelihoods, orient this like a 10-pointed clock. Right. One. How does that work?
I mean, we can imagine we just cut out 2 numbers, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just orient it like a 10-pointed clock. That's how I'll keep track. All right.
I think
You guys can imagine. Just state that. That's the circle you were in. Alrighty. Godfried, you are up first. The enemy is 50 feet away from you on all sides.
Alright. So question, if I cast Shadow Blade, will that apply to my shotgun or no?
Yes.
Shadow Blade the shotgun. So you see Godfrey pulls out his quad barrel shotgun. And as he cocks it, you see the steam start to pour out of the barrels. He hasn't even shot anything. It's black steam. And then what I'm gonna do is I am going to... Alright. I'm gonna run 30 feet forward, so I'm within range of, let's say the group in front of me.
Okay.
You know, 15-foot cone. No, I have 40 feet, because I have Blade Song. So I'll run 40 feet instead.
You haven't Blade Song, you cast Shadow Blade.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. My bad. And then I only have 30, so I have 30 feet forward. I mean, I could teleport and get there and not have any action surge to attack them. What do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe? Or should I save my action surge to actually murder everyone?
Don't
Save the action surge.
Yeah, don't isolate yourself.
Oh yeah, guys, stay with me for
Without-
saves. I forgot. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well,
We
I
can
guess
go around the circle.
I guess I
We
am
can-
within range of them. So like,
You aren't. You have a 50. Your shotgun is a 15-foot cone. You are 30. You moved up 30 feet. 15 feet out forward is 45 feet, I believe.
yeah. So they're right there, right?
No, they're just out of range by 5
Oh,
feet.
you're right. Yep, they have to be. No, it's not at 15 feet. It's in 15 feet. I'm silly, stupid. All right. Oh my God, I'm a blood sense. That's gonna be hilarious when they're in range of each other.
Yep.
You see Godfried, he's just like, he goes,
Your blood.
and he spits onto his gun, just a bunch of blood covering it, just drools over, just kind of falls out the barrel. So there's smoke and blood just coming out the barrels. Now he's like, wait 6 seconds!
You see all the bandits go, the sacred blood! Here commands the sacred blood! It should be worth mentioning, your blood doesn't explode. So you don't have the bloodshed blood, it applies individually. It doesn't stack onto each other in groups.
Right.
Viari, your turn.
Okay, so I am thinking that my simulacrum and I maybe want to target some of these people with. I was gonna turn my simulacrum into a dragon or something, and then I thought, no, that's too high level a spell slot. Anyway, maybe I'll use Blessing of Bloodshed on 2 different groups. So Sim and I are going to.
Okay.
Actually, it's a free action to activate our point systems abilities, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to spend half my points to do the thing that increases my my charisma to 30 and then does all the other stuff that you mentioned that I've already forgotten about.
You didn't write it down?
I have not been in a position to write it down.
It's okay. I'm just making sure.
I'm sorry.
Just making sure.
Can you please send it to me? Okay, so it increases my charisma to 30 and gives me a legendary action, I think.
That's a lot of stuff.
Basically, I'm going to target 2 different groups, the center point of them. So choose a point within 120 feet, 10-foot radius, so that's 20 foot across. All creatures make a con save, and on a fail, they gain 8 stacks of bleed. On a success, they gain 2. Single stack can be removed with 1 point of healing. At the end of the creature's turn, they take the bleed damage, and the stacks double.
Okay. So which groups are you targeting?
I'm gonna go for 2 and 7.
Okay. 2 and 7 are making saves.
Are they separate to whatever Danny was just targeting?
Danny hasn't targeted anyone yet, but he moved forward, I guess, to 1.
Okay.
So group 7 rolled a 25 on the save. Group 2 rolled a 15. Do they fail?
If my charisma is currently at 30, then that is effectively a +4 to my regular save, I believe.
So 30 is plus 10 modifier. So plus 10 plus 7, 17 plus 8. That is a 25 DC. They meet the save.
Wait, a 25 DC? My normal DC is 22. So plus 4 to that is
26.
26.
Oh, you're right, because you have magic items. I completely forgot. Yep.
Okay. And so at least one of them fails. One of them, 30? Do they roll in that?
No, they go to 25. They failed. But both groups failed. All the groups. Tell me what it looks like when you cast the Blessing of Blood.
Okay. So Viari has not gotten the chance to whip this out yet because we have not really faced hordes. But Viari just takes a minute and goes, "Thanks, Bloodshed. That was a really rough fight. Learned lots." And then I just turn, and this time I'm going to load up my gun with, instead of beads of ink, beads of blood, and just fire them into the crowds at both of these. I'm just gonna pew, and then my simulacrum is doing the same effectively. Should I action? I'm gonna action. Yeah, I'll action surge and target 2 extras.
All right.
Sorry, I'll do 4 and 9.
God, one of them rolled really well. I'm sorry. That's a 26. That's a nat 20 on the save, and then a 20. 4 succeeds, 9 fails.
And then if we both... No, we can't do that. That's okay. All right, cool. And then we just, like, pew, pew, and, like, shoot these beads of blood into the middle, and it just explodes into this like splashes of red that hit the bandits in those areas. Now, even the ones who succeed gain 2 stacks of bleed, it says.
Yes.
The others gain 8.
I'm getting the dice ready as we speak.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
And I pull down my goggles and get ready to fight.
Faya.
Do the blood stacks jump to people?
No, they don't. That's exploding blood. You have regular.
Okay.
Yeah, your turn.
All right. So, I'm going to bonus action manifest my echo, so that my echo, my simulacrum, and myself are all back to back in the center. Aviators on, pointing each in a different direction. Echo is going to target group 3. I'm going to target group 6. And Feka is going to target group 8.
Okay.
We'll say. And I think we all say in unison, blood for the blood god.
Yeah, blood for my mom.
So with the blood for his mom, with the semi-automatic, because it's a single attack, does my 2 attacks as from Paladin, does that come into play?
You get to shoot 2 bullets. You get to shoot
I get to shoot 2 bullets.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, sorry, which
And
ones
that's-
did you target? 3 and what? 6.
3, 6, and 8.
Okay.
Although I think the echo only gets the 1 shot.
You can, you get to use your manifest echo ability, and then it gets to make a number of, take an attack using your modifiers and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and Sim will take the 2, and then it will
Okay.
take 1. So that's 5 in total, I believe.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, wow. Cool. So with and I'm proficient in this. So that's gonna be with a plus 14, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Your magic glaive, by the way, it still applies its damage. Your magic weapon still applies all that damage as well.
Awesome. Well, 3 of those are 21.
3, that hits.
Okay, cool. I rolled 3 5s. Another one's a 22. And then one of them is 30.
Nice. All of those hit.
Cool. Okay, so I need to figure this out. So how many d10s am I rolling?
So you made 5 shots. Each
Made
shot
5 shots.
is 2d10, so that is 10 d10s.
Cool. Okay. 10
Each
d10.
shot also has an additional 3d6, so that is 15 d6 because of your Dragon's Wrath weapon.
Beauteous. Thank you. And there is just a loud report as
You can
and
smite,
gunpowder fills the air.
You can smite on these as well. Would you like to?
Yes, absolutely, I do.
Let's roll. Because these are separate creatures, we can't do our usual standard method of rolling them all at once. So let's do. Let's first go. You're shooting 3 separate targets. Let's do 3 first. That one had 2 shots in it, so that's going to be 4d10 plus 66 plus however many smites you want. You have 2 smites available if you'd like.
Awesome. Let's do. We'll throw in 2 level 4 smites.
All right, that is going to be an additional 10d8. So that is 4d10 plus 66 plus 10d8. And then add 2 modifiers, please.
Yep. 40-10 is 17. 68, you said?
Yeah.
68 is 21. 66.
It's 10d8 plus 66 plus
Okay.
4d10.
Okay, the 66 is 21.
Mhm.
I rolled 68, so we'll do 4 more d8s.
Okay.
$18, and then plus 16 for the modifiers.
21 plus 18 plus 16.
21 plus 18 plus 16 plus the other number that I rolled for the because I did 68, remember, by accident, and so I rolled 48. So I'll roll another 68. Sorry about that.
No problem.
22 is the final number.
We are doing 10, 11.
Thank God for Google Dice Rolls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on this one group, 77 damage.
Beautiful.
As these shots enwreathed in golden light, as they blast into these group of bandits, wearing various degrees of something, all guarding themselves with what appears to be sports masks, like football, hockey.
Yeah. The hockey pads.
Yeah, hockey pads. This group just splats all at once, eviscerated in this mist, and you hear the other groups, yes! Screaming with joy as they are turned into chunks. You see just drop into the ground helmets. Just. All right.
Can I take my legendary action?
It's not the end of his turn yet, but afterwards you can. Pat, you
Yes.
have two more damage. Those rolls again.
Those rolls again.
Yes, for your simulation.
All right. Beautiful. So, 10d8. $52.
All right.
66. 20. 4d10. 22. And let's throw another 2 level 4 smites for Simulacrum for Feka. Which
wasn't
is
that the 52 already?
Oh yeah, that was the yes, we did that.
Nice.
22 plus 16 for the modifiers.
Ooh, much higher. I think I screwed up the math from the last one. But
Yeah, it was much higher. No. I rolled much higher on this one.
Another 2 shots ring out from the simulacrum. This one blasts half the group. The other half awaits as this blast explodes around them, eviscerating the other half. They scream out with joy again. Yes! Thank you! And you have one more shot. So in one roll of that, so that is 2d10, 3d6, 5d8, 5d8.
Got it. This is nuts. 15 on the 2d10. We've got 9 on the 3d6.
9. Okay.
9. And we got 22 on the d8s plus 8.
Thank you. It's 17 plus 32 plus your echo takes a shot, blasts another group away with a single hit. That is.
And then simultaneously, we all blow the smoke from the tip of the barrel.
Groups 3, 6, 8 are gone. Viari, you had a legendary action you wanted to take.
Yes. Are we able to? Okay, so does everyone in our group have some like dark vision or eldritch sight? We had that on different sheets, but I don't know what these current sheets are.
We did
I
have
do.
that in different sheets. I believe
do?
I still have dark vision.
I have light
At the
sight
very
and dark
least.
vision.
So if I throw down a darkness to obscure us so that they can't all target us on their turn.
Oh yeah, no, I have blind sight. I'm good.
That.
All right.
Hold on. Darkness does not allow Dark's vision to see through it. You need Devil's
Do you have Devil's
Sight.
Sight?
You need
I do
Devil's
not.
Sight.
Yeah, but if he's got
specifically.
blind sight, he...
Well, Feta doesn't though.
I do not.
No.
Can I? But you can drop concentration at will, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw down bonus because I don't think they'll be up by our next turn. Like
Okay.
by their next turn, or if they are, it's not going to matter
Dope.
for the spell slot. Anyway, I'm throwing down darkness
All right.
on us.
Well, Godfried moved forward. You guys didn't on your turn.
Nope.
So you guys would only cover yourselves. Godfried would be
Green.
isolated.
Oh, okay. Is he? Well, is he more than?
He's 30 feet away.
Oh wait, it's got a range / area of 15. Hold on, is it a 15-foot radius? So we would just be on one side and he would be on the other.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
You cover them with darkness. Some of the bandits go, ah! They got rid of our vision! Don't worry. Magic men! Cast your spells! And you see that 1 in 20 do have the ability to cast spells. There's 100, so half the groups have spells.
Magic men, cast your spells.
So wait,
That's
sorry,
beautiful.
there's 5 spellcasters among them?
Among potentially on you don't know how many can cast currently. But there's on average there's 100. 5% means about 1 in 5. Yeah. So of the groups though, you did eliminate 2 of them. So there's 3 left. You see one of the leaders of the group conjures up a big ball of energy. It's very chaotic. He seems
Does it
to
look
be
like counter spell?
It looks like a dispel magic.
I mean, dispel magic. Okay.
Yeah.
My simulacrum and I are going to counterspell 2 of the dispel magics. We
Yes,
both
you're on
have
range.
Devil's
You're on
Sight,
range.
so I
Yeah.
can absolutely see what's happening.
Okay, you counter 2 dispel magics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! And then you see one more group go, it's okay everybody, I have an idea! I'm gonna blow them up!
Thank you all so much for coming. I have something very important to tell you all. I have a gun.
You watch as group number 5 sacrifices everybody in their group at once as they all evaporated. And you watch as their life force is turned into a fireball, and they send it your way. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I can't see. Do I do it at disadvantage?
No, dex saves are dex saves.
Thank you.
Yep. No, that's really interesting that you should
I in
ask
range
for a
of that?
dex save.
No, you're in range. It's a 20-foot radius. So that's it. They put it right in the middle of the darkness. So that's a 40-foot thing. It hits all of you.
Cool. All right.
Alrighty.
Dex save.
Yes.
Oh wait, it's magic, so I have advantage.
22.
Okay, dirty 20.
22, dirty 20.
I've got
That's good because the original was an 11.
for Feta is a 30, and for Feka is
Brooke, do your sim.
22.
22.
Oh. 17.
17. Okay. Only your simulacrum fails.
Okay.
Same.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is not only is it a 9th level, this is higher than 9th level. It seems as though these bandits have done some fuck magic. And realized that life force is basically free spell slots. Your way comes a 13th level fireball. And you watch as this poor individual struggling to hold it, their flesh literally searing away as they cast
I have
it.
my reaction. I'll counterspell.
You are too far away from this group.
Which group is this?
This is also this is group number 5. You are by group number 1. Also, you have blind sight. You can't see more than 10
No,
feet.
you're right. That's correct.
You can't see them. Your way comes 79 points of fire damage as group number 5 kills themselves.
Brilliant. Viari, are you and your simulacrum within 10 feet of me?
Yes, they are.
Cool. You have resistance. Because this is a spell, right?
Amazing.
Yes.
You have, if you're within 10 feet of me, you have resistance from spell damage.
Because I have the red dragon mask, I also.
Because I finally fucking remembered that.
Let's go, Pat!
So 79
We're learning.
divided by 2. Is it rounded down? I always forget.
Round down, so that'd be 38.
Yeah, so it's
All right.
30,
38 damage. Damn. Light work, baby.
39?
Light work.
Yeah.
39 damage is rounded down.
Oh, 30. Yeah, it'd be 39. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So my simulacrum takes 39.
How much damage do we take then? If
So
we
And
have
then
resistance?
39 divided by 2.
So if you have resistance and you succeeded, it's 39 divided by 2.
39 divided by
19.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Either 39 or 19.
Light work, baby.
You watch as this massive ball of flame envelops you, but you all, with your various godly level abilities, are unfazed. For a brief moment, though, the darkness is illuminated, and the appears to be the announcer screams out, "They live! They live! They are gods! They are gods!"
Damn it.
In the hyperbole sense.
These ones are fine if they think you're gods. These guys are fine. In fact, it's beneficial. It's the government you might not want.
That's
I've got
fair.
to take a long rest, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
Do
Yeah, that's maybe a good plan.
do that. All right. So that was group 10, group 5, group 10, group 9, group 7 is now going to do something. Group 7 is oriented there. It's going to everyone use the human treadmill. And so you watch as this group begins
Sorry, the what?
They begins to almost roll over themselves and becomes this mass of galloping people.
Can I just be clear? I succeeded on my concentration check, so the darkness is still up.
Yes.
Yeah.
The galloping people run at you on, like, you look at them, and for a brief moment, VR, you see what almost appears to be the visage of an actual noble steed galloping with them. But no, it's just people, and they're very fast. And they run right at you, Viari. The one who casts dark. We cannot see you, but we can try. A creature that is enveloped by darkness uses the rules as if they were blind. They are attacking you at disadvantage. They still know where you are. So, 10 people, 10 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This first group is a plus 2. That is going to be 19 to hit. What's your AC, Viari?
22.
Miss. Hits. We got 1 hit.
Okay.
Worth it to cutting words that?
You can't see them.
Oh
can't
yeah,
see
that's
them.
true. I
And
can't
it's
see them.
my fault.
I can't do anything right now. I'm sorry.
Miss. Crit.
Even with disadvantage.
No, you're right. Sorry. Miss.
So does
One
that
hit.
first one still hit with disadvantage?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Even with that. So, with one hit, this mound gallops towards you, and they just swing wildly into the darkness. You see these blades flailing near you, but none of them hit you, except
They're getting
for one.
pockets.
Except for
They
one.
just
They just keep hitting pockets. One of them, though, a jagged blade that appears to be made out of a rib cage of of some sort of cow creature, rakes right into your side, finding its mark.
Ow! Probably not gonna do that much, but still, ow!
Okay,
Theta from the other side of the darkness. The fuck is going on over there?
Don't worry about it.
I'm still worried.
So in a span of 6 seconds, I've run away. It's gotten dark. A group of people killed themselves to turn into a fireball, and now there's a horse.
I really wish that Amelia was here so that she could just end their turn, because then they would just take the damage from the bleed.
Is this group? Oh, group 7 has bleed, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 28 damage from that one hit. They rolled extremely fat. They rolled 3 8s, and I've unfortunate news for you as well. Bleed. You have 4 stacks of bleed.
Oh. Ow.
Offbeat Outlaw.
However, this group's
I
gonna
want
die.
you to know.
Maybe. Yes?
No, I can't. None of the insults that I said are appropriate to say to you on stream.
The things I want to say, I can't say because there are children toys present.
I was gonna be like,
Children,
in response, I'm gonna suck your mother's dick, and then I was like, no.
In response, lightning bolt.
11, 18,
Oh my
19,
Brooke, I need you to know that I love you so much.
8,
I love you so very much.
10.
I've spent too much time around Offbeat and Danny.
Yep.
Now my insults are just bad video game insults.
Group 7, as they swing and they're like, they look at their limbs, they notice all of these cuts. Oh no! Ah! And they bleed out a little bit. They're very close to death, but they do not die.
Several of them just burst into bags of blood.
Oh, group 9 also.
So it's so it's I kept track of it. So it was group 2, 4, 7, and 9.
8.
And I hit 3, 6, and 8.
Wait, offbeat question. For multi-attack, does that apply to guns as well? Yes? Okay, cool.
Yes.
It's the number of shots you can take. So with your shotgun, if you have 2 attacks, blam blam.
And then they just double.
That's
They do double, yeah.
right.
13, 17, 18.
Oh,
Group
This is
not.
wild.
sorry. One
not-
of them succeeded, so they've got 2 stacks. I can't remember which group it was
4.
though that succeeded. It was 4.
9 bleeds out after they cast their Dispel Magic. 7 is on a thread. Group 5 already took the turn. Group 4, Group 4's turn. Group 4, looking at this. There's darkness. I don't know what to do. Wait, I have an idea. Everyone, get to the big gun. Group 4 is gonna run to grab their big gun.
Oh dear.
Group 2 is gonna say, "You idiots! I brought my big gun!" And all 10 of them reveal their rocket launchers, and they're gonna blast them at the area. However, these are unguided and very poorly aimed, so we're gonna do a quick little.
Are you saying that in this world there are surface-to-surface missiles?
Yes.
Surface-to-surface missiles.
What does that mean? What is
Fate
that?
is just gonna shout out,
So-
Group 2 and 4 compensating for something.
Group 4 shoots 10 missiles. 6
Wait,
of them...
what's a surface-to-surface missile?
Okay, so there are a lot of different kinds of rockets and missiles. So there's surface-to-air missiles, which are meant to be guided by either laser tracking or satellite tracking that are meant to hit things, objects in air. So they often have like heat-seeking or like sauce kind of missiles. But then there's air-to-surface missiles, which are more pilot-guided, usually from airships. But then there's surface-to-surface missiles, which are most commonly known as bazookas.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Love lessons from Danny Phantom.
Did you know that Ukraine has been using bazookas, but they've been pointing their charges downwards rather than forwards? So when they shoot tanks, they explode right above the cockpit of the tanks and fire downwards, exploding the tank from above.
That's brutal.
Free Ukraine!
Fuck yeah, Ukraine. Absolutely. Hell yes.
Group 2 shoots their bazookas. 6 of the shots go scatter, just like into the air. They're poor shots. 4 of them though hit near enough to you guys to damage you. These big explosions rattle off. These are not the intended purpose of these things. They're supposed to be aimed at robots and other mechanical creations. So while the scattering might do a lot to civilians, the scattering does not do a lot to you all. We'll see how much. Once again, I would like, let's do 1 deck save, please. For all of them.
Does this count as magical?
Brooke, aren't bazookas magic spells? Is war
One could argue
I just-
that all science is magic until it's fully understood.
No. It's a bazooka.
I think
so
I just
no.
got like really delayed.
Oh, okay.
You did.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Am I responding in like a normal time?
It's a little slow.
It's a little slow.
Okay. I'll refresh.
Oh no.
Bye, Brooke.
Goodbye.
Well, off proof is it your mother? Oh no, Offie, go to our TikTok messages and go to the second video, or the second most recent video I sent you.
I saw that one. No. Ah! Oh, the different us.
The skull girl.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I got a 29 on a deck save.
You killed my family. You're burning out my house. What am I gonna do? 27 for Feta. 15 for Feka.
Am I Danny Phantom EXE right now?
Yeah,
you
you are.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So, I'd like those deck saves,
Hello,
please,
darling.
for your Simeon Sims and yourselves.
29.
Pat, what's your charisma bonus?
My charisma bonus
Yeah.
is +5.
Oh, Viara, you should add that to your saves because you guys are nearby.
Yes.
18 for me then with your +5, and then 14 for my simulacrum.
And then Feta was 27, and Simulacrum was 15.
15 for Sim. Godfrey?
29.
But not across the board.
All right. 4
Nice.
rockets land, dealing 80 fire damage. Once again, as these 4 rockets pepper the ground nearby you. Once again, individually maybe not being too strong, but as a group, pretty powerful.
Who succeeded? Who failed?
Theta, your sim failed. Viari, you and your sim failed. Godfrey passed. Theta, you passed.
So 40 if passed.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. Oofty.
The group 2 is going to then bleed out. And they die.
This.
Good. Because my simulacrum is now dead. If it
Oh,
took 80
no.
points of damage, and I'm almost dead.
Fuck. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Faka is also probably dead at this point. Because I forgot that it's half our HP. Yep.
Godfrey,
Faka's dead.
it's your turn.
Alrighty. We're back, baby! Alright.
I also lost concentration on darkness because I
Took too much damage.
took too much damage.
Alright, so
I
I got
can't make
group,
that save.
I have group 1 in front of me, group 10, and group 9, right? Group 2 is dead, group 3 is, like, over
Wait,
there,
no,
right?
I can. Hold on. Let me roll and see. I might be able to make it. And I have advantage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. Sorry, keep going.
Alright, so I got group 1 in front of me. I guess like this is gonna be easy turn. I'm just gonna shoot them, I guess. I'm gonna run
Do
up
it
to
up.
them. So how big is like the group?
Bam, bam.
Like if you give like feet by feet?
About a 15-foot square.
I
That's
lost
crazy, bro. That's like as wide as my thing.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
You can blow up a group for surezies.
Alright,
You're
so
gonna have to
I'm
drop
gonna
it on my turn anyway.
Alright, so I'm gonna run up to them, and now there's a handle on the side. Like this. So I hold the gun like this. There's no stock, obviously, because who cares about safety?
Mm-hmm.
So, Godfrey is gonna look at these bitches and be like, damn, bruh, that's crazy how you're not there anymore, and shoot them.
All right. They have to make a dex save.
Yep.
What's the saving throw DC?
20.
The group fails.
That's crazy, bruh. So, how does this damage work? Because I have Hexblade and Smites.
So Hexblade's curse would apply to one
No,
target.
not Hexblade, sorry, Shadowblade, Shadowblade.
Shadowblade? Okay. So the damage, it would hit all of them, first of all. So the damage is going to apply to this creature 10 times. Roll your damage once for one hit.
And then we'll just multiply it by 10.
Yes.
Awesome. Life could be a dream, Shibble. Alright, so we're gonna start off with 4d8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna should I just do one attack at a time then?
Yes.
Okay. Then we're gonna add an arcane smite on top of that.
Arcane smite. Would you
Oh,
like
yeah.
to angle this to hit groups 10 and 9 as well?
Yes, I would,
Yes.
please. Alright.
This
I'm
is gonna
cast
have
that-
a very fun effect for you.
I'm gonna cast that at 6th level, which is if I remember correctly, if I look at my notes, that is going to be 7d8 because that's a d4, that's a d8 for each level plus 1.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They also need to all take a. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. First attack. Is that it? Really?
Roll the. What's the damage?
Oh, it's 11d8, so I'll just roll that straight off the rip for attack number 1. That's gonna be a 59.
59 times 10. 590 damage to this group. However, you applied an arcane smite, a chaos ability. And as you blast this, how arcane smite works, hit the person, 90-foot cone of damage behind you. You hit 10 people. 10 90-foot cones of damage rupture through space as this blast roars through and evaporates a fucking chunk of the battlefield.
Oh wait, so it doesn't hit us.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, cool. We're good.
That night we're just like,
Godfrey turns around, misfires.
Ooh, careful where you're swinging that thing, man. You're turned left and he almost smacked into your big fuck off deck.
Goops.
I love that, like, we just locked eyes from across the world and went, we're about to fucking die.
See Godfrey, he jumps out of the smoke cloud like a goblin. His legs are like, and his quad barrel shotgun. It racks all at once with the handlers. And as you see, this, like, obviously bone skeletons. This massive fiery red skeleton made of blood and fire just comes out the barrel and eviscerates everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Eleanor doesn't need to work that hard to kill Feta at this point. She just needs to put Feta in Godfrey's blowback rate. Just teleports in, and then teleports out.
That did so much damage, keep in mind, because there was 10 targets who were worth...
So that was my first attack. Yeah. Now on to my second.
Oh my god.
There's no one in range of you.
I'm gonna turn around.
Okay,
there's people behind me.
No, there's not. They're dead.
Oh, well, who else is left?
Groups 4 and 7.
Where are they?
They are... I'm not gonna do trigonometry for this shit. They are... You move forward 5 feet. You got 30 feet. You can hit group 4.
Fede and Viari just grab each other. Duck and cover!
Re-rack, 4 shells pop out, and we'll go again, baby.
Okay, you gotta run to group 4 though, and use up all your movement.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't have any 6 level spells. It'll be 5th, so it'll be another 68 on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only going to be 10 d10 this time, and I can't use any cantrips because this is an attack action and not a melee attack. That's going to be 52.
52. Did you use Arcane Smite?
Yep.
A massive chunk of the Badlands is destroyed again. You hear the crowd that is amassed now begin screaming, "Yes! You will resummon our elder! Keep going!" And you guys look at the ground. Blood is beginning to trickle and mesh and meld and reform near you in the center of the battlefield.
No, I don't want flesh! Get away!
Viari, it is your turn.
So, okay, just real quick, I just discovered that with the Ancient Brass Dragon, it has a sleep breath that just has like a save and then you like fall asleep.
Yeah.
We gotta be using that at some point because I was just reading it.
Oh, right, yeah. Because we have those abilities too. Whoa,
So,
that's
how
affecting me.
many groups are still left?
Group 7.
Just group 7?
Yep.
Okay, and then the blood is reforming into something?
Into their elder.
Oh, so they want group 7 to die to... Are we gonna have to fight the fucking elder? Okay.
I don't know.
I am going to throw down... Group 7 are already pretty rough from the last lot of damage that I did to them, I think. So I'm just gonna throw down a Sickening Radiance right on top of them.
Alright, they're gonna make their save. They
26.
fade.
Okay, so they're going to take... I believe Sickening Radiance is like 4d10 or something.
Yes.
I'm trying to find it, sorry. Does it matter what I roll right now?
Just basically no, but let's roll it anyway.
Alright. 4d10. $24. And they all take a level of exhaustion. Not that I think.
Well,
it'll
they are
matter.
dead.
Yep.
They
That's quite the exhaustion.
they,
You
Damn,
exhausted their
so
life.
exhausted they...
they crumple into dust. And so, as you look, the field is barren before you. You massacred these people. Then in the center forms, whirling and twirling until it solidifies. Blood washes down. and an individual, very, very muscular individual, stands before you. Hello. I am Emily, Elder of the Blood. You brought me back.
Later.
You are saviors. Gods!
Hyperbole wise.
They don't. You blasted an arcane smite,
They
which
don't know what
decimated half
hyperbole
the
means.
visible field. They don't give a fuck what you say, brother. And so, with a cheer from the crowd, Emily hoists all of you up on her shoulders.
Hey!
Is she hot?
If you're into muscular woman, yes.
Yes!
Good to know. Good to know.
And with a cheer from the crowd, you guys having successfully completed the ritual, that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Nice.
Thank you
Oh,
all so
very
much for
good.
watching. This has been Paperwork Pantheon. I am your host, your Dungeon Master, Offbeat Outlaw. These are my lovely fucking players. Introduce yourselves, plug what you want. Brooke, go!
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Tuesday, and you can find me mostly on TikTok and Instagram, and I have been Viari, the god of Danny Phantom EXE's fan club. Yeah.
Pat.
Hello, everybody. I am that great gentleman, also known as Patrick Keefe. I have been Feta, the god of last chances. You can find me everywhere on the internet at that great gentleman, and also at Heroic Story, a MMO D&D campaign. Go to heroicstory.com to learn more.
Danny.
Wait, are you doing another thing?
This is the DM thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm Danny.
Nothing else? Okay.
I mean, I stream
never.
later.
He has
though.
streaming.
I stream later,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
Streams later.
Go join his stream.
Go
pop a
follow him.
hello.
Yeah, we may be in chat nagging him to finish early so that we can play Overwatch.
But to all of you who have been watching, please support the Patreon as well. It is the best way to support me to keep doing this for you guys and keep doing this content. So if you like the stream, please support the Patreon. It really, really helps. But anyway,
Yeah.
that is all for
And
tonight.
hold on. And I know that Offbeat seems like like a real dick and like someone you shouldn't support, but actually they're like all right as a person behind the scenes. They're like actually decent, so they deserve your
decent.
support.
Really
Remember,
decent
Brooke
human
role plays liars, though. So take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, no, they're actually a dick.
Yeah, I'm a horrible person.
being. Which is why we all actively choose to spend time
Real
with them.
Real talk. Both you and Danny in your content kind of dicks sometimes. As people,
Absolutely.
sweetest
Yes.
marshmallows you have ever
Silence!
met.
Silence!
You can't let them know!
They can't know! They
Most
can't
thoughtful
know!
individuals.
You have the ability to cut the feed. Cut